We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Tim Gomez will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, the center fielder, Brian Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. Right to him. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, Freddie Marmolejo.
So digging in now, Freddie Marmolejo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Aguila gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eric Falk.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Diego Zapata gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping in, Shane Ogden. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Ogden.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Alvarez.
Settling in now, Tomas Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Alvarez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Josh Flores is on deck. One out, nobody on. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. Now the 3-2 pitch. Missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Josh Flores. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Alvarez leads off first with one away. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Strike taken, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
One out and a runner on third. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Rick Chi, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And there's ball 2 now. Here's the 2-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Ball 1.
Look out,
1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2-2. Here it is.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He dives and makes a phenomenal catch as he takes away a run for sure, and the side is retired. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this.
Leading off for the Athletics, the third baseman, Woodrow Gay.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
That is fifth. The first baseman, Brandon Sandoval.
So stepping in, Brandon Sandoval. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-0.
Count, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is, the 3-0. This one skied out toward right. Rodriguez is there, 2 down.
That is fifth.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Standing in, Ricky Elliott. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
The set and the 1-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for the Mets, the right fielder, Martin Rodriguez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Digging in now, Mario Barrios. Look over to first, and he's back in standing. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Zapata has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. A runner at first with no outs here. A high fastball is in there. Barrios, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Samuel Aguila. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that served Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country and invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The second baseman, James Ogden.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Shane Ogden. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch.
Ball in.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The set and the 2-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Two left for the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, William Fisher.
Here's the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Diego Zapata. First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
At the plate now, Brian Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Third inning, no score to this point. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's count 2-2.
Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. Freddie Marmolejo would be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Marmolejo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 5, Eric Falk.
Into the box now, Eric Falk. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tomas Alvarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Josh Flores. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-0 on the way. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick Key.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Rick Key. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And a self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sandoval takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Ellis Tejera.
Ready for another chance. Ellis Tejera. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Nope.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Line hard, but foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, Woodrow Jay. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
High in the air out to center field. Barrios is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Sandoval.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Sandoval. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball well outside. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Ricky Elliott, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So striding in, Diego Cruz. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Bounce it to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here. No base hits. No errors. And a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Martin Rodriguez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Outside, 2-1. And now pitch on the way.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Mario Barrios. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice
Now
execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Samuel Aguila, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Next out, 2-2.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Tim Gomez. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Runners are at first and second with one away. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Oakland, the shortstop, William Fisher.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So here now's the pitcher, Diego Zapata. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box now, Brian Rosario, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Freddie Marmolejo would be next. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Marmolejo.
Stepping up now, Freddie Marmolejo, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. First offering on its way. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. One and 2. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
The left fielder number 5, Eric Falk.
At the plate, Eric Falk. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Ogden is there, and he puts this out of potential trouble. A's no score. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Shane Ogden. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Alvarez.
Now at the plate, Tomas Alvarez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick Key.
Now at the plate, Rick Key. He's set. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ready with the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it is. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Alvarez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
So now to the plate, Ellis Tejera. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 the count now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 1 and the A's nothing. Ready once again, Woodrow J. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Sandoval.
At the plate, Brandon Sandoval. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ricky Elliott.
Digging in once again, Ricky Elliott. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. Impressive play. Can't quite get it. Now the potential tying run is aboard.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Stepping in now, Diego Cruz. Barrios is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They're down 1-0. Alejandro Lopes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 1, Alejandro Lopes.
Standing in, Martin Rodriguez.
For the Mets, the right fielder, Martin Rodriguez.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes, 2-0.
Ball, that's pitches out.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping into the box, Mario Barrios. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Samuel Aguilar.
Into the box, Samuel Aguilar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Line drive to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Tim Gomez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Popped him up. Jay moving to his left, and that retires the side. Mets leave 1, but they're up 1-0. The plate, William Fisher. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Ready with the 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Ryan Rosario.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Rosario. set and the pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 1 and the A's nothing. Mario Rivera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 3, Mario Rivera.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Shane Ogden. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Rivera hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tomas Alvarez.
At the plate, Tomas Alvarez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
2-2 the count. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Ready now, Josh Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. So he can't make contact there on strike three, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Digging in, Rick Chi. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand one, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Freddie Marmolejo.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. One bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Line to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next up for the A's, Eric Falk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Barrios will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Woodrow.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Woodrow J. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Sandoval standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Now the 0-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Runner goes for second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Ruben Watney trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ruben Watney.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Elliott. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Oh, 2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tejera is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A's strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Danny Hawkins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Next up for New York, Ellis Tejera. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The left fielder, Ellis Tejera.
He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now in the box, Martin Rodriguez. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. 1-0 count. Here it is. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
From the stretch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Mario Barrios is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Mario Barrios, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Samuel Aguila, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
1-1.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the hard those 17 inches.
Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adrian Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
And batting in the 8th, number 32, Adrian Vasquez. Now catcher and batting 9, number 33.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Diego Cruz. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
William Fisher comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Line hard to center field. Barrios is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Carmine Beltran will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 29, Carmine Beltran.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more. At the plate, Brian Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and the runner back.
Again, a throw over. Being especially careful here. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Last strike now for Oakland. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The New York Mets avoid elimination to force a Game 5 in this World Series. Tim Gomez gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.